SAFM, South Africa's news and information leader.
Thanks, Nancy. Kabokweni residents blockade roads demanding services, and Airbus warns of a trade war. Good afternoon. Residents of Mhlumeni section in Kabokweni near White River in Mpumalanga have blockaded the main road into the township, demanding electricity, water and proper roads. The residents allege that they've been living in the area for the past 20 years and they still don't have proper houses with electricity. A ward committee member, Mhlumeni, says the residents have had enough of the municipality's empty promises.
The problem is electricity, and the roads and the water. I think as from 20 years, still we're trying to get electricity because there are many councillors that are leading at Mhlumeni or at Ward 32. Still now, there is no electricity. So that is why we're trying to look the road.
Meanwhile, an SABC television news crew narrowly escaped the anger of a protesting mob when stones were thrown at them. SABC radio news journalist Vusitwala reports.
SABC journalists narrowly escaped when they were attacked by angry protesters. Police officers from the Masoi police station are keeping an eye on the protesters. Many people have not been able to go to work as many streets still remain closed. Learning and teaching has also been disrupted in many schools around the area. I'm Vusitwala for SABC News in Gamasoi.
Operators of Table Mountain's cableway say it's safe to use the cable cars on the mountain. This after a faulty hydraulic pump left about 250 visitors stranded on the mountain late yesterday evening. Cableway CEO Sabine Lehmann says technical teams stick to strict guidelines to maintain the system regularly.
Our technical team worked till 3:30 in the morning to find the fault, which turned out to be a hydraulic pump. And we have now found a new pump that we will be replacing this part with, and that's what we're busy working on this morning. So the cableway is not currently open. We're busy working on replacing the part. Weather permitting, we hope to be open this afternoon.
The South African economy has created 80,000 jobs in January, representing annualized growth of 5% over the previous month. Adcorp's latest job survey notes that despite this, the economy is still 420,000 jobs short of the peak employment level prior to the 2009 global financial crisis. Adcorp Employment Index reports that all employment contract types reported gains in employment. Temporary work increased by 7% and agency work by 8%. Lon Sharp is Adcorp's labour analyst.
We were expecting that after December, and particularly the ramp-up in temporary staff during the Christmas season, that employment might be more moderate during January. But employment picked up quite strongly, mostly in the consumer and related sectors, so wholesale and retail trade, plus transport and logistics. The production sectors remain relatively weak, construction, mining, manufacturing.
The South African Student Congress has stated that it will continue with its Right to Learn campaign in institutions of higher learning. This was stressed during a meeting of the Free State Provincial Executive Committee of the student movement over the weekend in Bloemfontein. The movement has vowed to continue fighting for students, especially those from disadvantaged backgrounds. Provincial Secretary Tom Tabane.
The purpose of the campaign is to ensure that as students register in various institutions of higher learning, their first contact becomes us. We assist students with issues relating to academic and financial exclusions. We also persuaded institutions to have student service centers to assist students who have difficulty to make decisions on relevant career paths that suit their potential.
And finally, aircraft manufacturer Airbus says new European Union carbon emission charges on airlines could lead to a trade war with other parts of the world. The EU introduced the scheme to cut down on emissions of greenhouse gases, but China, Russia and the United States have all opposed it.